Hi guys, let's have fun today and try to do some reading. As you can see, I prepared for you three cases basically. It's just gonna be a general information, and we're gonna use a Sakura card captor Sakura cards. So please take your time, pick up either by the stone which attracts you more or by the card which you feel drawn the most. So we have number one, pile number two, and pile number three. So you can pause the video, and I already pre-shuffled your oracles. So we're gonna start with just looking at the oracles, then we're gonna see if there is any clarification, and we will see a pull out for you general recommendations too. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna move away those two piles. So welcome pile number one, the one who chose the rose quartz heart. Thank you for being here. Let's place it up here. Since you picked up a rose quartz, it might be something about the love. Let's see. So you have return. Interesting. So let's bring your oracles. So your oracles been pre-shuffled already. I do not know what's there, but let's find out. So first we're gonna look at you have King of Cups and you have Raquel. This is the Angels deck. God seeing everything. Restitution. Find stolen objects and discover the person responsible. Interesting. I hope there's nothing shady happening up here. So you have a pig spirit. Gosh, is everything fine? I don't know. You have jump in. Andromedan energy. Adventure. Say yes to change. Where to place it so you can see all the cards? I technically don't have a lot of space actually for all the oracles. Okay, so you do have Vesta, Hearth. I'll place it here. And you do have Abundance. Really, really interesting. You know, by judging by the oracle, let me try to connect. Use your mind wisely. And generally there is something towards abundance. So regarding the Rei Ohael, actually, like, I can read this Raquel, however it's Rei Ohael, I guess. That's, if somebody knows how to say his name correctly, the name of this angel, please let me know. So this actually angel rules the basically the law, field of law, and he knows the spirits of law, and he knows whatever anyone else did. So also Rayo Hael finds lost or hidden objects and knows the person who has removed them, and rules fortune and success, which is interesting because here you have abundance. I was kind of like, when I saw this card, we're gonna dive into tarot more later, I was like, is there something shady happening up here? Is there some kind of maybe lawsuit or anything else? Though it's not a justice card, it's a King of Cups. Let's see. Physical guardian for those born on the 23rd and 27th of February. So those numbers might be significant. Also, it's a moral guardian for those who was born on 27th of May, 7th of August, 18th of October, 29th of December, or 11th of March. So those numbers can be significant as well. And also you should be born from 10:40 p.m. till 11 p.m. So those are the numbers for those specific angel. In any case, he's the ruler of fortune and succession. Also, you might be guarded by this angel, maybe because you work in the jurisdictional field. As I mentioned, I only can judge by the angel presence in your life. I cannot judge by the cards here, since I don't see the tarot and I see King of Cups. So this is usually it might be you though. It can be the a guy who's a lawyer, maybe, or maybe it's about the person who's a lawyer. Let's move to the Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. Interestingly enough, Pig Spirit usually talks about the intelligence and that you need to consider all the facts and you need to take the decision based on all the facts, because some facts might be not revealed to you yet. As I mentioned, it's kind of cool that you have a Rohael here and also the Pig Spirit, which is kind of, as I mentioned, I feel the Justice Spirit. So I don't know if you like law, work in the law industry, or there is some kind of decision you need to make here, but definitely you need to return to something. So for the protection message with the Pig Spirit, it says that you are ruminating, turning thoughts around and around in your head, but not getting near to the decision or solution. Pig Spirit is here to protect you from analysis paralysis. Let your mind rest now and allow your intelligence to mingle with the mysteries of intuitive guidance, releasing your tight hold on the facts and unsolved puzzles. Whenever it's be a relationship or any other aspects of your life, in fact, now might be a good time to think about something else altogether and release your grip on needing to know. When your thought process are muddied by fear and anxiety, allow Pig Spirit to lead you back to the right use of your natural intelligence. Take a break, relax, and release that ball of worry. Soon the smart choice will come clear to you. So, yeah, that's pretty like a good advice from the Pig Spirit. There's something which you're thinking about. So with Vesta here, interestingly enough, and it's like kind of cool too. So the Vesta is the goddess of hearth. You know, there was a flame in the time of the Greek, like, you know, the Greece basically. So in each house there was a flame, and this flame is really important because it's kind of core. The goddess was able to go to each house through the flame here. Interestingly enough, the Pig Spirit and the Vesta is telling you that something in your life, it's kind of draining you. Something in your life, you either did not have more information to make a decision so far, and Vesta offer you to step aside, return to your home, to your core, take time, and basically retreat. Focus on the core of your own. It seems that since you pick up a rose quartz, there might be a person involved, but even then they say that you need not to put yourself on fire and you need to retreat to your core to find out the solution for this particular situation. And even if the person is involved here, if there's some kind of like romance, though so far it seems that you're actually worried about abundance as far as I like feel it or sense it. There is some kind of things like getting in your life which over and over like mentally draining you, and you're thinking about making some kind of decision. As I mentioned, I do not know, we will dive into the cards later on, but I'm pretty much sure that the general advice from those two cards telling you that you need to get more information and also like relax here as well, and the same advice here. You need to like step away from the problem which bothers you right now, and later when you will focus on yourself, on the fire within, your solution will come up naturally. About this card, so Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. I would actually pull it out later for the advice. Probably for other piles I'll do so. But so far, since it's already here, I'll place it so you don't see it quite finely. So, yeah. Let's leave it for the advice. I just feel it's gonna be better and more clear, like advice-wise. Okay, for the cards, I have my own cards. Oh, you see, Justice in the back of the deck. Something here, I will pray for you. I hope there's nothing like bad going on. But even with Justice, if it's something which bothers you, know the Justice, whatever will happen in your life, it is to restore the balance. Maybe at some point the balance was taken away from your life. Maybe some well, Justice here is a pride. Usually Justice, it's a good card because you see the Justice has a white foot under the red cloth, which means there is always a good intention of everything which happens in your life. So no matter what happens in your life, as I mentioned, I'm praying for you, and believe me, everything will come out to the best of your interest. Even if something bad is going on, even if you're maybe afraid to do a bad decision, or maybe there is like something happen and you don't know what will be the outcome. As I mentioned, I'm more sense that since you are covered by the Rohael, and he's like technically knows what happens and what was taken and by whom, I'm pretty much sure it's something meant to be for you working in the law or with the law. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's cleanse the cards. Spirit, please. Oh, okay, this guy came out by himself. The Hangman reverse. Interesting. Something which was paused, but you don't see why, and it's been a while too. Something doesn't let you have peace. Okay, I'm gonna pull out probably 4 cards. Oh my gosh, yes. Ace of Cup reverse, self-love. So, right off the back, and you see Temperance, no patience. Right off the back, I'm just gonna shuffle those cards more while I'm talking to you. Right off the back, there's some mental cage up here. There's something which bothers you at night. It's passing, by the way. The reversed meaning means that your nightmare is about to be over. However, there's a really harsh mental blockage here, something which you're thinking about and it doesn't let you go. You need to realize this card shows that there is some kind of anxiety, like this specifically shows the anxiety. There is something which like holds you back, like you feel stuck and you're afraid to make a move because you see there's like a swamp and you don't know, like each single step might cause you the injury. But in the end of the day, like look how loose her ties are. She's technically can free herself if she wants to. She just needs to you know, understand that lots of triggers and lots of borders in your head. So something is happening here. Something, as I mentioned, I felt it before, this kind of justice. There's some kind of justice happening, but it worries you. It seems like you're afraid to, either make a bad decision, or it feels more for me that you're like literally afraid to make decision which might be either harmful for someone, or maybe there will be a wrong decision. So I'm just like shuffling the cards while I'm talking with you, only because I want to, like make sure that they're all shuffled here. And yeah, there's, you see, there's some kind of fight going on. Many words, no actions, too many hands in the cookie pot. Interesting. Okay, let's clarify the Hangman reversed. Two cards wanted to come out. Something coming from your childhood. Something which you know from the past, and you see it's just about the return. Something which doesn't bring you joy anymore, though. Okay, please clarify for me the Nine of Swords. Family. No happy ending. I really don't like to talk like, just... I hope it's not related to your family-wise. There's some nightmares about not getting the family. It's probably still related to relations. Come on. Some illusions up here. About what though? Explain me illusions. Some hard work was placed, but it was never... the results were never ripped apart. It's like you placing and you're giving away, and results actually come in. I mean, like, this card usually says that, like, you don't see the results. There's so many work being already placed in this situation, but still you're in the waiting period for something. Cool, like, it's a harsh energy. I'm like, I don't want to sugarcoat it. I'd love to. Just the card shows me that there's something going on. Queen of Cups. You had King of Cups before here. And right now there is somebody. It's a female who's really emotionally mature. Usually I don't like pay attention, but the cup of hers, especially in this deck, I mean, like, it's the traditional rider deck. The Queen of Cups is considered to be a really, like, loving queen, but here it's not. Her cups are closed. Her cup is the only cup which is sealed and guarded. Sorry for making some moves up here. And also the Ace of Cups here. I hope there's no, like, things about divorce going on. It just linger in my mind. As I mentioned, I really don't want to say something which is not there. Please take whatever resonates with you, leave with which is not yours. Maybe just simply not your cards. Like, maybe it's not your pile, so please maybe check out the piles, maybe check other readers. Okay, let's... Lovers reverse and the Two of Pentacles reverse too. I pretty much sure there's something going on with the divorce. And you're probably worried about it. Oh my gosh. You see, like, everything here kind of says that there is, like, no family, nightmares regarding no family, that there is lots of work being put in, that you are afraid about some Queen of Cups, which is no longer love to you, and you're kind of waiting the things down, and usually, like, maybe you cannot even put up with this, and that's why you have so many nightmares, and it's coming from your childhood. Maybe there's a person whom like, childhood, maybe there's some kind of trauma here too. Let's see. Age of Cups, Queen of Wands. Why are you here? Two of Wands. Travels. No, this is not a person. This is another lady up here. She's the reverse though. Yeah. Oh, well, I do not know what to tell you. It might be there's two queens involved in this situation. That's why you're worried. Because in the end of the day, the beginning was with the King of Cups. It might be that the person who will be attracted to it is a male, actually. Male who's worried about some kind of lawful situation, like family-wise oriented. Okay, let's just like pull out one more card. Just of Ace of Cups, like broken love with the Queen of Wands. Maybe she was a Queen of Wands at once. And it just didn't turn out well because you wanted to explore the situation, but you know, it just didn't work out. Chariot, you need to move. You need to go. You literally need to put your things together and move. Yeah. And speaking of a devil, here you are, jumping. Andromeda energy, adventure, say yes to change. Something needs to be changed up here. That's your message. And in the end, you see you have strengths. So I guess I'm gonna finish it up here since it's like pretty straightforward. Like, okay, I will still pull out a few cards just, you know, to give maybe like more advices. But pretty straightforward. You need to have strengths. Well, Hermit. Devil reverse. No, Lovers. Interesting. And some not seen opportunity, which you're ignoring, which is under the Whale. Okay, I'm not gonna go over it here, but there is Missed Victory and Tower. But in the end of the day, you have strengths. You need to have a strength to jump in, because definitely there is some changes need to be made. And as I mentioned before, even if there is some justice happening, believe me, everything will turn out in your favor. You see the yellow color on both of those cards. It's basically just, it's a really good omen for you that whatever you're afraid of will turn out in the best way for you. So even if you're afraid to change it, I know, like, please, once again, you need to take all the, you need to weight everything down. You need to retreat and you need to realize what should happen. But whatever card's saying here, and I'm only the reader, I cannot advise you what to do. I don't really want to take responsibility over your life. I'm just here to read what the card says to me. But the advice which the cards gives me is saying jump. Just do it. Like, universe got you. Whatever you're afraid of will not happen. You will come out of your Nine of Swords. You will come out of your fears, and everything will turn out in the best possible way for you. So I will also pull out runes. Just one rune is fine. Just one rune to show us, you know, maybe it will be some advice, maybe some energy which you need to work with. Just only one is fine. Hagalas, oh no. Something needs to be, like you see, there's a heavy transformational energy up here. Something old needs to be destroyed. Change, destruction, transformation, ruled by the Scorpio. And the card which represents its world, which means that the cycle will come to the end. Okie dokie. Well, I'm gonna also pull out this card. So this is my favorite ones. They, you know, they're really pretty. Oh my gosh, I also have, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add here emotional support animal. I just like, really, I feel there's something going on in your case. I'm sorry. I really wanted to tell you something which is, you know, there, but me walking around and just trying to make up the story will not serve you any better. So, nature. Notice the harmony around you. A premature, yes. It just literally tell you, remember with Vesta and with the peak spirit, you need to take a retreat. Do your time. Take this time, breathe, and do it by yourself. Don't take no one with you. Just go somewhere, you know, try to find the secluded place where no energy will bother you, and whatever is worried you, it will come like this. You know, the result will be there. Let me just pull out 1 second. Stay where you are. Oh my gosh, I love these cards. So it's called the Tarot Pets, and I don't know, they're cute. I don't know, just like I love. I will just try to shuffle them on the camera too. It's not a lot of space up here, I'm sorry. But let's see. I love those cards. They're like so cute. Okay. Let's just deal with today. You can deal with tomorrow. Everything here, what I pulled out for you, literally says you need to calm down. I'm sorry for my friends, chill. Take your time, take like me time, which is you, and everything will fall into place. Just trust the universe. I know it might be stressful for you, but you got it. So once again, thank you for being here. I hope it somehow helped you. And believe me, everything which happens in the world happens on your own, for your own benefit. So we're here with you. Thank you. Hi, pile number 2. I'm welcoming you on my reading. So please just stay where you are. Listen through the oracles. I already pre-shuffled them for you. And hope it's gonna resonate with you. And just remember, please make sure that this is your energy. Whatever is not yours, please don't take it. Or maybe you check another pile, or maybe it's just not your reading. So let's jump into it. So you pick up a, let's move this one away. You pick up a Angelite. Interesting. Angelite is usually the stone for the communication. So maybe some kind of communication, or maybe some kind of clarity, throat chakra. Maybe you need to voice over what is on your mind. Let's see. For the Sakura card, you have the sun. Oh my gosh. I cannot. It's such a synchronicity. Okay. Well, the voice, you see the sun is connected to the voice. Interesting. Okay, let's move on. So this is Angel. This is a tarot deck, but it's like basically the angel deck too, because it has angels in it, like the. So 2 of Cups. Oh my gosh, there's some kind of love going on up here. Let's see, the swiftly hearkening god. Hearkening. Sorry for my accent. Fruition provides expansive intelligence and give the grace of the god. Oh my gosh, I love it. And also you see here, it's Leuyah. You see here, it's so cool because it's 2 of Cups, but it also has 2 rings up here. So maybe there's some marriage gonna happen up here. I do not know. Maybe there will be some voice over towards the marriage. That's exciting. I like it. Oh my gosh, you have a deer spirit. Bring a gentle touch. It seems like you're a really gentle person, I can tell you. Or maybe like the person whom you think about is gentle. I do not know, but like here you see it. It's somehow, maybe you like somehow like connected to the stage. Maybe you're a singer. Maybe there's something, I don't know. Let's see. I'm kind of excited. So here it says a star family. You're part of the team of souls. Call in support. What kind of support do you need though? North Node, Rahu. Nothing bad, it's just like my personal attitude towards this planet is kind of different. By the way, so I'm I studied, like, my specialty more in Vedic astrology, and Rahu in Vedic astrology, I know, I'm pretty sure it's not a planet. It's considered like a celestial body in the Western astrology. In Vedic astrology, it's how you say, it's the head of the demon. So Rahu usually okay, you can call it head of the dragon, usually shows you the path to the future. There's some kind of like fate up here. There's something which gonna happen, which supposed to happen. Everything which happens by the Rahu, it's something which needs to be done. But keep in mind, Rahu has a demonic nature. So whatever is coming off Rahu, you need to be like really careful. Like whatever decision you need to make up here, you just need to know that Rahu loves to play games too. But in any case, whatever decision you will make, everything is already kinda pre-planned for you. So please don't be scared of my words or my my biased opinion towards this planet. And you have creativity. I'm telling you, you definitely work in some kind of creative field. I can even like, I don't know, like I have such joy right now, and I like, it's either you like so joyous or something, or maybe you're a singer, maybe this message for singers, or maybe there is something like happening with your voice. Okay, so let's see. Also for you, I'm gonna use a deck. It's gonna be a Way of Panda deck. I kind of love this deck too. Okay, so okay, so let's okay, so towards Leuviyah, Leuviyah, I guess that's the correct spelling of this angel. Let me just look it in the book, since kind of new deck for me. It says here, so it's he was mentioned in Psalm 40 past 2. I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. Those born under Leuyah influence will be amiable, lively, modest, and bear adversity with resignation. Leuyah can obtain the grace of God and governs memory and human intelligence. Soul guardian for those born at 6 a.m. and 6:20 a.m. So those numbers can be significant. Moral guardian for those born on 7th of April, 8th June, 29th of August, 9th of November, or 2 January. A physical guardian for those who were born on the 18th and 22nd of June. So those numbers kind of like can be significant. Overall, yeah, as I mentioned, there's something within you which is like graceful, and you pretty much, or maybe as I mentioned, it can be you, it can be the person whom you're asking about, because this message is in general. So we will go over and see later. Okay, let's check about the dear spirit, bright and gentle touch. So regarding the dear spirit, it's, once again, I'm just fascinated up here. Basically the way how it says that you need to communicate something to someone else. It also tells you that there might be a time when other people can be volatile towards you, and they can basically try to overstep your boundaries and tell you something which you do not like. However, the advice of the dear spirit here, that you need to communicate. You need to voice over what's on your mind, and bring it to the light, whatever you have, and be cautious with your word, because here the dear spirit specifically is saying that there might be times that you might be how you call it, provoked by others, but it's not the case. And the dear spirit, like, it's a good omen too. Whatever you need to voice over, the dear spirit will lead you to be a good communicator and stand your ground. For some reason, I see here, you see you have a creativity coming, or creativity. Oh my gosh, sorry for my accent. Maybe someone of you, maybe someone has an accent too. I'm pretty much sure it has something related either to the song or to the stage, or maybe for some creative things which happening. Because Two of Cups also, it's not only about the relations. uh, Maybe you should be creative in the way how you approach people, of course, but also Two of Cups, it's about finding the perfect balance for yourself. Maybe there is some things which you buried alive, but needs to have, they come out. They need to have a voice. Something which, yeah, and it's interesting. The swan and the deer look towards the Two of Cups. It's like they finding the union. So I don't know, but in any case, the deer spirit once again bring a gentle touch, but it says to be communicative. So there's definitely some kind of communication happening up here. Yeah, let me actually read it for you. It says, Dear Spirit also brings the message that it might be easy to offend someone today or take offense because someone lacks diplomacy. Let all of that pass. You are not meant to take this world personally. While it's beautiful gift to be sensitive, today you need a tougher hide. So that any compromise you make allow you to maintain your integrity. Yes, I'm curious. Okay, let's see about the star family. So this one, oh, North Node. Oh my gosh, I already forgot about my favorite planet. Okay, so regarding the North Node, oh my gosh, it's so aligning together with other things. So basically, North Node, it's a place where your soul wants to be. There's something in the future, and it says here basically it's for you to make a plan towards the future to see where you are within 10 years and move, because something it might be awkward from the beginning, it might be not satisfying, but with the time it will bring you more joy. It's the place where you have to, like, get eventually. And it's Rahu, it's basically telling us your future. Rahu shows us where your soul pointed, where is your destiny. So once again, I do not whatsoever give you advice up here. I'm just reading what the card says. And basically here it says that there might be some argument, which we saw up here as well, that somebody might not, maybe your friends, maybe your family will be against something which is calling you. You're pretty much feeling that this creativity field. Maybe something with the singing, and you do not sure whether you need to proceed or not. I will read the tarot. We will see, maybe there will be some clarity here. And also it shows that there's will be more as you go towards your dream. There will be more people who are more aligned with you. Maybe some friends right now just do not serve you anymore. Maybe they tell you, like it's not gonna work out, but in the reality it might work out. And it says, Star Family, you're part of a team soul of souls. Call in support. There might be some support which you maybe you need to voice over that you just need the support in towards your desires, which like might happen in the future. So as a challenge, it says it can be scary to leave familiar territory. Even people who love you may resist your evolution if it could pull you away from them. You see, like everything here just says to me that you need to, with this angelite, like angels protecting you, that you need to voice it over. It seems that you have like a tough period where you're just afraid to voice over your plans, so maybe your desires. Your heart dwells towards something which calls you, and you need to take this call, since that's your soul calls you. But you may be afraid that other people will not understand you, or maybe they are not understanding you, but you try to have the diplomatic way of like walking away and try not to be not to make kind of mess. And but in the end of the day, your life, maybe it's not the time right now. Rahu, it's the future, but usually whatever Rahu, whenever Rahu will arrive, everything happens rapidly. There's something needs to happen right away. You sometimes don't even have a choice. You have like barely a few minutes to decide what you need to do. So listen, close your eyes, have a deep breath, and just breathe and feel what you want. And imagine yourself, I don't know, 10 years seems to be like far away. Just imagine yourself in the future. The first thoughts will come to your mind. The first thing which you will think about, that's your future. And, you know, I mean, parents, they just meant to, you know, like, how to say, like, raise you and give you everything what they can while you're young. But later on, everything is on you. So, you know. Okay, we're gonna read tarots. So once again, I'm just reading the overall energy up here. And also for the gift, new beginnings dawn and your fate awaits. This path may start out with uncertainty, but it will become more solid and delicious as you progress. So definitely. Okay, so time starts for our tarot, as I promised. As I promised, I will have... I love this deck. It's a Way of Panda tarot. It's really cute. It's made in the watercolors. Watercolor. And you see it has a green back. Oh my gosh, I love this deck a lot. Okay, so it's not really cool to shuffle those cards here, but I guess, you know, if I'm gonna start to like shuffle them this way. Oh, look at this. King of Pentacles. Interesting. So maybe you are a male who might be a King of Pentacles in the future. Or there is some kind of person in your life which represents Kings of Pentacles. You know, the person who is with finances and everything else. Two of Pentacles. Everything like, is it like work-wise? Is it like a work opportunity here? Interesting. Something which you cannot decide since the Two of Pentacles were reversed. Something which just, you know... And I wanted to tell you that I'm really grateful for your energy to be present right now. I just enjoyed this reading, so yeah, thank you for being here. Okay, so let's see. Let's cut this deck and let's... Page of Wands, you see? The Fool in reverse. No, I'm not gonna take there. Three of Cups reversed. Like, oh my gosh, all the... But no, Queen of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle them off the camera. So Page of Wands usually says that there's a person, and it's usually a young person. So maybe you're a Page of Wands, and you have some creative ideas. So maybe you see like a Page of Wands is someone who is not, I don't know like why I have this like feeling of the person who is in the school age, maybe university. Leave down your comments if it resonates with you, but it seems like you are about to start your journey, you see, and it even says a Fool here. It's though reversed, but you're about to start your journey, and it might be something like creative field, but you see the Three of Cups reversed too. There is no fun for some reason right now. And the Queen of Pentacles, there's some female figure right now. So remember, there was a King of Pentacles somewhere around. This is a Queen of Pentacles, and she has a panda. So I definitely see that you are young and you're about to make some kind of decision. Maybe you have some kind of passion, and you just like, you have this mom up here, this panda mama, because you see it even helps the baby panda to come off the tree. So maybe, you know, like there's something going on, and you have some kind of desire in your heart, and you kind of want to start your journey, but you just may be afraid to hurt someone's feeling. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna shuffle this deck once again to have the best shuffle ever. Okay, so let's see. Please explain the Page of Wands. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, I like it. The Fool, the World. Major Arcana. Queen of Wands. Three of Cups. Why is Queen of Wands up here? Four of Pentacles, yes. Ace of Swords. What's going on up here, though? Five of Wands. Interesting, but it's a study up here, too. Interesting. Okay, so I'm not gonna, like, go over here. I don't see, like, at first, Page of Wands, as I mentioned, there's some kind of creative path which you're either afraid to take or you just started to take. Maybe it's not happening correctly. I don't know, but you know, the Ace of Pentacles, there is some kind of like offer. The original Ace of Pentacles, it's God's hand coming from above and gives you this pentacle. It's like there is a potential of monetary reward. However, you need to work for it. There is some kind of money, like, you know, your potential might be rewarded in the future, but you need to work for it. It's not like the potential is there, yes, but it's not going to come to you just because you want it. It's, you need to work for it. As I mentioned, I'm just going around the circle. So with the Fool reverse, and you see it's a major arcana, like there's something you should start, and you see there's no end of the chapter happening. The world, usually if it was like upright, I would tell you need to, you know, go and explore the world, find the new solutions, find the new people, claim yourself, tell that what you want, and also the world is the end of the chapter. However, it's reversed, and the reverse is not like super bad. It just said that the energy is blocked. You maybe want to go to the world, you maybe want to see the world, you want it, you know, you want something here, but it just simply doesn't work, and it's not fun. With Three of Pentacles reverse, it just doesn't fun. Maybe your friends doesn't support you, maybe your school, maybe you're changing the school. I do not know what's happening up here. I can only read the cards. Queen of Wands, reversed again. Maybe the Queen of Wands is you, because, you know, creativity by itself, it's Queen of Wands. Whenever you mature enough, the Queen of Wands is someone who is creative, magical, admirable, like, you know. Ace of Swords. Once again, there is no opportunity for you to clarify. Ace of Swords is something which you need to voice over once again, but there's no opportunity up here. And then Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a bad energy. Original Five of Swords means that there is some kind of fight going on. And usually, you know, it's just more fight for showing the ego. It's not like a fight for sake of fight or fight. It's just basically original version. There is a guy who defeated two other guys and he already won, but he's still looking back. He got their swords, but he's looking back because he wants more fight. This card, though, it's more something related. You see, there is kind of like this two pandas, and maybe someone hurts your feelings, because you see, it's more like a writer. It's more like a teaching, maybe some kind of school. I feel like school up here has a significant sense. And then, yeah, maybe your friends, maybe they hurt your feelings. Maybe your parents hurt your feelings. I sense here like a small, sorry for my French. I sense here like a really young, it's not even soul. I don't want to diminish your soul level. It's just like your path is on the early stage. And then Four of Pentacles, yes. It seems like Queen of Pentacles holding you. Want to keep you only for them. And you see what's in the back of the deck? Four of Swords, rest. But this Four of Swords is so cute. I don't know. Usually Four of Swords means that, you know, there was after fight, you rest. There was something happening, and right now you're kind of in this zone when you rejuvenate, and you just need the time to, you know, reflect at the past and see what's going to happen in the future, but you in the resting mode. So I would say here, the whole thing up here, I kind of figure why there's a feathers, because swords are air, and it's more like an air energy. However, this is more like thoughts thoughts, maybe your ideas, maybe something here dwelling on top of your head, and it just needs to manifestation. So there's something in your head which you need to bring to this Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles for you to find your Two of Cups, for you to find the balance in between you. Yeah, Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups. Okie dokie. So, long story short, we already have too many confirmations that you just need to voice it over, and whatever is in your heart, just go for it. I'm gonna pull out a rune for you. Runes are more like another form of deviation, but maybe they will have some kind of other message which you might consider. Yeah, what type of rune, please, for this person who watches my video right now? Rune, and you have Sun. Gosh, I told you, I love your energy. So, Sun, success, security, energy. It's irreversible rune. Ruled by Toll or Balder, and it's the sun. It represents the terror of the sun. So it's like there will be some kind of, maybe, you know, clearance of what you need to do. And I'm gonna pull out for you a few more cards. So once again, thank you for coming up here. I love these cards. Look at this. Look at how they foiled. I don't know. I just love them. So these cards will show us. It's just more like advice. And you have happy ending, end of chapter. Remember I told you there is a world card here. Here you are, world, where you cannot end the chapter. But it says here that no, the happy ending is coming. Something which was bothering you, as soon as you will voice it over in the correct manner, diplomatic way, will just, you know, happen. Universe got you, no worries. And the last one which I want to show you is called the Emotional Support Animal deck. I'm gonna just pull out one card. I don't know, I just love this deck. It's got such a cool drawing, and it's like, it's cute. One card for you. Oh, this came in the pile number 1. Let's just deal with today. You can deal with tomorrow. Interesting, like really interesting. Okay, let me pull out another one for you, just because you are strong enough. Okay, so there's no way for me just to walk around it. You are strong enough to voice over whatever bothers you, and that's the part when you will become stronger and you will grow up, you know. So whatever you think, and it's a unicorn, come on, something there is waiting for you, which is so cool, so nice. So don't bother about it, don't worry about it. Once again, thank you for being here. Juices. Hi, pile number 3, thank you for being here. The last but not the least, so you chose the ruby. It's actually a real ruby. It's just bad quality of the ruby. It's kind of even faced like a ruby. So actually a sunstone, usually a ruby, ruled, as I mentioned, by the sun. It's the best stone to use if you are, you know, Leo, since it's the only sign which ruled by the sun. There's some message of bravery up here, something related to bravery. Yeah, and it's also, as I mentioned, yeah, taking your own throne back. I don't know, let's see. Okay, so for the Sakura cards, we got a, I'm not taking reversals for the oracles. We got the sword. Remember the bravery, which he said something restrains you here. But the thing about Sakura, if you remember the series, she cut, the sword was so strong enough that it could cut everything. It just restraining the chain. So interesting. Okay, let's move. Now let's put it here. I like it here more. We're gonna put it here. Restrain potential, pile number 3. Okay, let me, so I already pre-shuffled your oracles here. Whew. I don't know why. I just need a sip of water. 1 second. And before I'm gonna start, since the piles were juicy, please, I'm here only to read what says on the cards. All the decisions will be up to you. I can only tell you what the card shows, but the strengths and everything else is supposed to come from you. Okay, long story short, let's see. Angel who protects you. It's actually a tarot deck. Oh, High Priestess. Excuse me. Elahiach. That's the name of the angel. The God, the eternal, lasting. Success, protection from the magistrates. Interesting. Number 44. Okie dokie. For the spirit, we have the horse spirit. Freedom is yours. You see how it's synchronized? Something restrains you. But the horse spirit here is to tell you that the freedom is yours. For the advice, we do have big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Interesting. I'm gonna place it here though. You're not gonna see it fully, but I'll move it later on. I'm like so excited. Like Ruby, I told you, ruled by the Leo, and you have Leo. It says here, shine. Oh my gosh. Yes, I love it for you. I don't know, when you know your cards just backs you up, I think there's nothing better than this. Oh, and you have a ghost. Interesting. Okie dokie. So, for the oracle ones, let's see, let's start. So, let's start with your angel. So, regarding the angel, let me read it for you actually from the book. So, it says, so the first mention of this spirit was in Psalm 119, 108. Except I beseech thee the free will offerings of my mouth, O Lord, and teach me thy judgment. Those born under this angel love to travel in order to learn and will success in all undertakings. Their name will be famous in the pomp of glory. Congrats, guys. Oh my gosh, Leha, I guess, will ensure the success of a useful undertaking, gives protection against armies and magistrates and during trials, and gives victory. Yeah, okay, I can kind of see the big picture right now at some point. Soul Guardian for those who was born at 2:20 p.m. and 2:40 p.m. Moral Guardian for those who was born the 2nd of May, 13th of July, 23rd of September, 4th of December, and 14th of February. So those dates might be significant. Physical Guardian for those who was born on the 21st till the 25th of October. Okie dokie. So, and as I mentioned, the Lahiach, I'm sorry for my accent and sorry for not knowing how to pronounce this ancient names correctly. However, it is a high priestess, so there's some kind of like inner wisdom and inner knowing that you can. I don't know what holds you back, but you definitely can. So the cards cannot be more blunt. I'm curious about ghost actually. Your ghost may be something unresolved or repressed, or a person or a situation from your past. Pay attention to what is coming up emotionally during this time. Why do you think this ghost is coming to you now? What is here to teach you? Something restrains you from the past. Okay, interesting. Regarding the horse by itself, horse more about the travels. Like if you need to go somewhere, horse spirit basically tells you that you can travel. There's no problem about it. the new adventure calls and you have all the inner power to do so. If it's in a relationships, you need to give the freedom to the relationships. I don't know what's going on up there, so no judgment here. However, it also has an interesting message too. For the horse, it says that maybe you are, since you have a Leo up here, maybe you are high enough in your pride and you need to come down to earth to experience fun with the people who are waiting for you down. So you need to kind of come down from the horse. Interesting once again. I would still say generally what I feel, and there is something restraining you. There is some kind of choice needs to be done. I'm definitely speaking right now with the person. Once again, you might be a Leo by the horoscope. You might have the Leo rising or maybe Leo in your moon. But there's some kind of fire here and some kind of fears. And you got it. Like, don't get me wrong. Whatever restrains you, you know what you need to do. And if it's a travel-wise, maybe you need to... after the oracles, I will pull out the cards, which will give me more clarification. But so far, yeah, it says basically that you have all your strengths and you need to, reclaim your freedom back. I pretty much like that the sword here is, like the whole, like oracles which came out, it's kind of like, a line of what's going on here. Something holds you back. Once again, I can only read what the cards told me. It's not like have the I don't know, like I'm God and I know what's going on in your life. However, you are about to be free from those chains. That's definitely here, and you will be like there's some kind of maybe like work related thing. So maybe travel, maybe you want to travel to another part of the world, who knows. There's some kind of freedom which is supposed to be. Okay, I'm actually gonna... I'm not really good in oracles, so let me just read it for you. It says here, shine for benefit of all. Leo's lion symbol asks you to be brave, be visible, share from your heart, and warm all of those around you. Leo is a fixed fire sign ruled by the sun. This is not important. Action, take your space, be visible, light up the room, but also honor the light within others. Leo asks you to be the hearth fire of the situation. Hold other people's attention, not just for your own ego, but for their benefit, as an actor, a teacher would do. Warm their lives and be the person that people gather around to shine stories. Be honest rather than modest. Yeah, maybe you tend to just, be way above the horse, like way on the horse, and there's something here for you. Maybe you restrain yourself. Maybe you don't give yourself a freedom to be that kind of person. I don't know. Tarot will probably show me more. Challenges. If you are acting from the place of the soul hunger, you can mistakenly think that any attention from other will fill that gaping hole. Not all attention is good attention. Stubbornness, the fear of being wrong, or the desire to be seen as a leader may blind you to what is urgently needed. Melodrama can disconnect you from the real feeling involved. For the gift, love, Leo rules the heart, so bring your energy and intention into your heart and let this chakra become a beacon. Honor the heart within each person you meet and watch the dynamic shift. Inspired ideas. Okay, I need tarot. I don't know. This one kind of like aligns, but still not super clear. For you specifically, I'm gonna use the light seers tarot. Yeah, this kind of tarot. I like it. Actually, it might work even better because this tarot deck is really down to earth. So, yeah. Let's see. I'm curious. What's going on up here? Tell me your secrets. What holds you back? What restrains you? What you need to hear? I'm gonna shuffle them over the camera because I don't have space up there and I don't want to flip it away. 1 second. I feel from you more like a masculine energy. Definitely it's male. I mean, or maybe, once again, it's not like a gender-oriented space. But I feel like maybe you most likely a male. Or you maybe a female who's like have a lot of tendencies to take all the responsibility on your own. Here might be the person either who's on the stage, who's like in some kind of the eye of the other people, some person who's either a manager or definitely has some kind of authority up here, definitely has some kind of you know, people listen to you. Maybe you're on the stage, once again, maybe you're a blogger, but people like notice you. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, so for Five of Wands, Ace of Wands. This is like so much fire. Queen of Pentacles. That's like what is female up here. And yes, it's something work related. Something, there's no cooperation up here for some reason. Okay, let's clarify it. Five of Wands. Many cookies in the jar, many opinions, but no work done. What is it about? Is there like people blaming you? Is this ghost coming from your past because someone is just telling you their opinions, but they're not valid, but they triggers you? Might be. I'm kind of the same at some point. Ten of Wands. That's like, this is huge, and once again it's wands, fire energy, but like Ten of Wands, it's usually, you know, something which is hard to carry, something which restrains you, and it's like maybe you have too many responsibilities on your shoulders. But this Ten of Wands, you see, the way how this ten, and actually, no, never mind. The way how this Ten of Wands, she's going somewhere. She of course has the bison or whatever it is, a bull, to carry her stuff on, but it doesn't seem that she's so overburied with the problems. But usually Ten of Wands is like, it's too much, I'm done. And when it's reversed, it's telling you that you will come out of this too much things. Let's pull out one more card. Please clarify for me, Ten of Wands. Why there's Ten of Wands? What is it? Oh, Justice. Yeah, whoever's talking ill about you, whoever like doesn't restrain you, they'll get their own revenge. Whatever you buried on your shoulders will come off soon, don't worry. Ace of Wands, that's kind of cool. That's kind of idea. I think there's might be some idea about you for travel, or maybe some idea for you to maybe travel for work or travel somewhere. There's some kind of travel involved here. We'll see, but usually Ace of Wands, it's an offer from the god towards your passion. Some passion up here involved, and since you're Leo, you know, Wands, I can't. Nine of Wands. Struggle. With whom you're struggling? Why are you fighting? Like, you're tired of what? Family, legacy, work related. Is it like, it is work related because there is Ten of Pentacles up here. There is it like an offer? You know, like there is some kind of offer from the divine. There's some kind of things which sparks your soul, where you can be this Leo, but you're tired. But this is something like family oriented, something like legacy, something which will bring you yeah, maybe it's family, but I would say it's more like a work related, something which will bring you like money. Queen of Pentacles reversed. If it's for the female wise, it's someone who cannot lost their track of money. Not like they're spending it a lot. Well, still might be. But it's more like someone who is careless with the money. Queen of Pentacles knows how to deal with the money, but reversed, there is some kind of shady stuff she's doing. Wands, I can't with you. So much fire up here. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Yeah, original Three of Wands. is the guy who's waiting for the ships. In the original tarot deck is the guy who's waiting. She's kind of waiting too, but here it's kind of give me the vibe of the travel. You see, it's kind of over the horse, and she's like waiting for the tides. She's waiting for the right moment. That's kind of cool. Okay, explain for me once again what she wants. Star, there's some kind of longing up here. Why the star is reversed? Something in your heart which you really want to, but it just stops you. Okay, what stops you? I'm curious. What stops you? Six of Pentacles. Oh, Six of Pentacles. Sorry, it's not like my regular deck. So remember the, so once again, if you might be a Queen of Pentacles, or there might be a female figure which represents, because usually those ones are represents the people in our life. There's some Queen of Pentacles which is either you or there is a person who is kind of like, there's imbalance of give and take up here. Yeah. And you know, previous ones which I've done, it was so clear. All of a sudden, just how you say, the answers were just given like this. Here my mind is like blurred, and I think that's what you feel right now. There's something which just like blurs your vision, sorry for that, vision. And you suppose, yeah, you see, sun ruled by the Leo, but it's once again, it's reversed. I don't like reversed cards. And also Three of Pentacles, that says like, I feel there's some kind of conflict at the work, something like work related, because Three of Pentacles is cooperation. Yeah, you see the Moon, some kind of like secrets going on. Three of Pentacles is cooperation, but there's no cooperation up here. Why? Okay, I'm gonna reshuffle the cards, so just like all of them kind of reversed. It's only the Ten of Pentacles came out upright. I love it. Justice upright. I love it. The rest is like reverse. Oh, Ace of Wands too upright. I love it. But everything is just kind of like, I don't know, some kind of stagnant energy. Okay, why there is no cooperation? What's going on? Tell me. It's a Hierophant. Yeah. The Hierophant. So original Hierophant is the person who teaches. There's some kind of like, it's not school. It's more like there is a, how you say it in English? Some kind of like organization. Yeah, I wouldn't say, or maybe it's you. Are you a Hierophant? You might be a Hierophant. You see, in this deck, why I love to use other decks, they're more personalized. So towards your case, Hierophant is usually the one who teaches the God's will, make it more accessible for the people, the person who teaches. That's why most of organization will come through the Hierophant. That's why the college, universities, governmental structures, they're ruled by the Hierophant. However, here he's more like a hippie. He like see the sun, and there's a ladder goes to the sky, and he gets this wisdom here on earth, but for some reason it's blocked. It's hard, sorry. I wish I could tell you more. It's just like I'm like walking around the how you say, the answer. At least the cards doesn't give me the answer. Maybe the answer is blocked for you. It's a Fool. You need to start a new beginning. You need to start all over. It's waiting for you. Whatever you're afraid of, there is a new beginning up here. And we have Four of Cups. Offer which you do not see. The offer from the above. I'm pretty much sure like you need to travel somewhere, and you're thinking about traveling, and you're restrained by whatever you have right now, and you want to make a decision. And you see again Wands. Really fiery energy. Seven of Wands. This is more like fight. It doesn't, this card doesn't show you fight. It's more show you like inner wisdom towards the ones which are coming towards you, but it's reversed. I will take this one. I would definitely, once again, I'm not here to take responsibility for your life. You know your case better. It just, obviously here, you need to shine. And there's something restrains you, some kind of ghost, some ghost of the past coming to you to take away your freedom. But believe me, you know, the High Priestess and this angel, you will be successful no matter what. So once again, my general advice, take a deep breath, breathe. If you can, go to the nature and the answer will come to you. And whatever worries you, don't let it to worry you. You are Leo. You are, I know it can be scary, but you are more than capable to shine. So I'm gonna pull out for you also, how you say it, runes. We have Douglas Day. Should I take? No, I'm gonna take it. But it's a good omen. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Isa. You see how more precise it can be. And it's a hermit. Chains. Isa, it's ice. It's freeze, blocks, delay. Something which restrains you. Once again, I pretty much sure whatever restrains you, either opinion of the others or it's opinion of whoever like tells you something, but please, they just there to make you hesitant. You got it. Then I'll pull out for you this one of my favorite deck. I don't know, I just love it. It's foiled. One card, please. And it will be more just advice or maybe just general thing. Oh, okay, you got two. Pile number 3, you are the... Oh my gosh, pile number 3, I'm so sorry. I had a small battery life on my phone and I was like talking all this way to, how to say, try to uplift you, and all my vigorous speech was just in vain. So however, I decided to keep it as is because technically cards are pulled out. I was thinking maybe to remake the video, but then I was like, no, it's messages here, someone needs to hear it. And it's the end. I mean, like, thanks God the video was saved on the particular moment, so like it's really close to the end. Just gonna show you which cards was pulled out afterwards. So as I mentioned, I will take them away so far. So as I mentioned, only for pile number 3, my Leos, my very special people who deserve double messages. Other piles got 1 message, but you got 2 messages. So first came mystery, secret, hidden, my gosh, secrets and hidden meanings. So there might be some mystery going on. And also don't forget you have a High Priestess here, which kind of the same thing. And also you have the heart, emotions and intuition. And remember that Leo, where is my Leo? Leo is ruled, is the sign which rules heart. So please act from your heart. So also I was shuffling for you those ones. It's an emotional support animal deck. But since your card already came out, I'm just gonna voice it forward for you. So first, I can't. This card came out literally for each single pile. I guess that's the red thread through all the messages today. So let's just deal with today. You can deal with tomorrow. So I think there was a message before that you need to retreat somewhere. Not like retreat somewhere. You need to just, you know, take a breath, relax. Whatever is today, deal with it, you know, like with tomorrow. And then sometimes it feels like the horrible feeling will never end. It's important to hold on and wait it out, because it never lasts. So I really like sense that you are going through some kind of maybe like doubt, or maybe like something. King of Pentacles. Work related though. You are King of Pentacles. You are the Leo. So remember, whoever talk ill about you, or whatever happens maybe at your work environment, or you know, in other fields, it's only something which doesn't meant to hold you back. You are the Leo, and you're meant to shine, and your shine will never be broken. And this one I just pulled out from the bottom, because I guess I was trying to understand what this card was trying to tell you. Yes, so it was saying the big picture thinking. Pleiades energy, visionary and inspired ideas. So inspired ideas shine, and big picture thinking. Yes, you're free. What I'm trying to tell you, your card here, which shows that you are restrained, but you have the power to cut those chains. You have the power to cut whatever you want, and you can do whatever you want. You have the horse spirit, which means that you're free to go whenever you like, and you, believe me, you will find your place. You will find your joy in this freedom. So be as you are. You're a really powerful person, pile 3. And I admire. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for letting me read in your energy. I hope it was helpful. Please leave me the comments down below under the video if something was useful for you, I hope. So thank you once again. You're great.